Obviously, every firm has their unique, or target niche or whatever, the kind of business they do, right? But I think it's a lot about, if you're with an advisor, there is that kind of flexibility to tackle the full picture of an individual, right? Whereas when you're a investor or kind of client on their own, things has to be simplified for the most part to be viable as a self-serve thing. So I think the trick here is really to have these kind of key things available as self-serve, and then put into these experiences enough decision support to make it interesting and truly useful. So we've seen obviously in the past too much gamification, and I think we also see with our clients and their end customers that if you put kind of real useful stuff in there, engagement goes up. And then, because what you see then is that once these people kind of transition into advisor-led channel, they're so much more prepared mentally, right? So they've had time to think about this properly on their own, and they're self-educated. And I also kind of think it's a bit of a confidence thing, because often if you meet an expert, right, regardless of the area or in your life, you always have this kind of slight disadvantage. You may feel a bit kind of shy, like hesitant. Whereas if you can kind of ask the stupid questions and have technology help you initially, you can really kind of get that confidence up. So I think that's great. Then the other aspect is obviously from the institution's point of view, where you have cost of serve, right? So obviously, I think a lot of the technology should really be employed to enable, you want to spend the human kind of eyeballs and man hours where it makes sense from a business perspective. So even it's more in a classic, maybe slightly higher net physical channel type thing, there are aspects of those service production that can and should be automated or put into self-service, right? So one example is like updating your KYC answers on an annual basis, right? Typically, you don't need a meeting for this. So that should be a thing. And I think most clients, even richer ones, actually prefer to just get over and done with. So, and then you have the clients with so little money early on in their lives and developments that you need to move them into more of a self-service. So I think one is to think about cost, and the other one is to kind of think about how you structure it to keep it simple, easy to use, easy to understand.